Hey everybody, welcome to our kite flying documentary. We picked what we thought was a pretty good day to come out here and test the old kite. We're having some success earlier in the day. It's settled down a little bit out here, so the going's been a little tough for the last few minutes. Ryan's trying to nurse the kite back to life right now. This is Ryan Paradis, our chief kite flyer today. The old skipper, if you will.
Yep.
Ryan, I know you were having a lot of success earlier, and then you ran into some problems. Can you explain what happened?
Well, we were just going along. Wind was fine, wasn't too volatile, and suddenly it just took off. Just started to nosedive. We ended up crashing. Pretty traumatic for most of us. But when I took a look at it, apparently somehow the center vertical plume had been disconnected, and so it took a few minutes for us to reinstall one of those and get it up and running. But looks like it's doing better today. We've got same good wind. It's doing well.
On location here outside Grace College, Chief Kite Flyer Ryan Paradis is teaching me
Give a little slack.
Some basic.
A little bit.
All right.
It needs to go. There you go. You good?
Got it?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Good? Ryan Paradis is teaching me some basic techniques of kite flying. I thought it was just child's play coming into this.
Hey, watch it. You gotta keep coming this way.
As you can see,
Pull it in. Alright, give him some slack.
As you can see, there's a lot more to the sport of kite flying than you might imagine. Beautiful day. Apparently the history of kites goes back to France, or what is now known as France, back to the early BCs. Farthest we trace it back is about 2000 BC. Kites were originally made of stone by ancient Neanderthals. They didn't fly too well when they were made of stone. They're to be used as weapons. And once the early kite flyers discovered they didn't fly very well on their own, they resorted to actually throwing the kites at their enemies. Proved a very deadly weapon. They become known as missiles because of their origins in the town of Marseille, France. Ryan, can you teach me some basic techniques and maneuvers of kite flying?
Well, of course, Christian. First of all, when you're first letting the kite out, that's what we like to call leading. That means you let the rope go slack and the kite just takes its course.
So in what situations would you lead the kite?
Of course, when you're first starting. Also when the wind is at a strong current and you might want the kite to go a little bit higher, farther out. Also there's what we call pulling. That's when you reel the kite in, such as this. And that's also when directly related to the wind's current speed. If it slows down too greatly, the kite might drift away or fall. And you need to maintain that tension in the string for it to stay afloat.
Chief Kite Flyer Ryan Paradis is reeling his kite in after a hard day's work. Any proper technique that we should know about reeling in the kite,
Ryan? What we use is called the nosedive. It's a proper and quite efficient way to land. Only problem is sometimes in landing you can damage the kite. That's probably the only issue. First of all, you want to constantly be pulling the kite in. One of the terms I used earlier. So reeling the kite in and shortening the length of the rope that you're using. As you nosedive, what you really want to do is just let it either pull it really hard or then let's give it all the slack in the world. And it just comes down by its own.
So how long does it take to actually reel the kite in after you're done flying it, Ryan?
Well, it depends on how far out it is, Christian. I mean, if I, on a day where I have, I don't know, hundreds of feet of rope, it could take hours. Fortunately for you, this is only a few feet, so should be only a couple minutes now.
Here at day one of our kite flying documentary at Grace College with amateur flyer Matt Wiedemann now. Matt, how do you explain your interesting technique of flying a kite?
Well, I don't really have a technique. I just try and keep it in the air.
Certainly a big difference between chief kite flyer Ryan Paradis' technique and amateur kite flyer Matt Wiedemann's.
Hey.
How's it been going today for you, Matt?
It's been pretty good. The tail's kind of long today. I don't know if that's to do with some of the veering to the right or not. There might be a little bit of cross stress up there. Not really sure, but it's been a wrestling match, that's for sure.
How's the vertical plume been holding up for you, Matt?
Well, pretty well, but I think the kite speaks for itself there, Christian. Take it.
Well,
Go.
there it goes.
Okay, go back up.
What do you call that maneuver, Matt?
That's called the fake suicide. Fake kite-aside. Actually,
Heard it referred to as the nosedive before.
Yeah, it looks accidental, but it's really not.
Also,
it's a very technical move. Not many can pull it off.
Also known as the Hail Mary or the Mayday.
Here we go. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, yes, I am. Oh! No! No! Go up! Go up!
And that concludes day one of our kite flying documentary. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow.
Probably better.
Hold on.
Go on the other side.
Looper.